Today, I'm walking through the Wetols 14-inch Rivet Nut Toolkit. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I wish I could show the kit on camera, but for now, a screencast will have to do. It still lets me walk you through what matters, how it works, and what you can expect once you get it in your hands. The first thing that stands out with this kit is the size. 14 inches gives you decent leverage, and you feel that right away when you first squeeze a riv nut into place. The handles are long enough to help, but they aren't padded as much as I'd like.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
After a few installs, your hands feel it, especially if you're working with tougher materials. Nothing dramatic, just something you notice if you're used to softer grips. The mandrel set is the main reason people look at this kit. You get both metric and SAE sizes, which makes it flexible for garage work, car projects, and light fabrication. Swapping the mandrels is simple once you do it a couple times, but the first swap can feel stiff. Some users mention the threading catching a bit. I get why. The threading isn't as smooth as higher-end tools, and you want to be careful not to cross-thread the mandrel into the tool body. Once it's in, though, it holds up fine. The tool body itself feels solid for the price. It's not premium, but it doesn't feel weak either. The arms open wide, and the action is pretty direct, no wiggle in the hinge. When you start applying pressure, the tool doesn't twist off axis. That matters when you're pulling larger riv nuts, because any tilt can ruin the install. This one stays centered as long as you keep your grip even. The downside is the included riv nuts. They are fine for testing, but they aren't the best for actual work. The softer metal can deform if you over-squeeze, so it's better to grab some sturdier replacements if you want consistent results. The tool still handles them, but the feedback isn't great because you can't always feel the moment the riv nut seats properly. The storage case is okay. Molded plastic with cutouts for the tool and accessories. It keeps everything in place, but it doesn't feel tough. If you throw it around the shop, it will crack. If you keep it on a shelf, it's fine. The latches work, nothing more to say there. In real use, the tool does what it should. It installs riv nuts cleanly as long as you prep the hole right and line everything up. The leverage makes the pull easier than smaller riv nut tools, and you don't need 100 pounds of force to get a tight fit. On thicker steel, you still work for it, but that's normal. The tool doesn't flex or creak when pushed, which I appreciate. Where it struggles is with frequent mandrel changes. If your project needs 3 or 4 different sizes, the swapping slows you down. The lock collar is firm and takes a bit of patience. For most people doing occasional installs, it won't be a big issue. If you're using it every day, you'll feel the friction build up. Overall, the Wetols kit lands in a good middle zone. It's strong enough for real projects, budget-friendly, and predictable once you get used to its rhythm. It's not perfect. The grips could be softer, the mandrels could thread smoother, and the riv nuts could be better. But the core tool works and holds up well for the price. If you want a starter or mid-range riv nut tool and don't mind a couple quirks, this one gets the job done without drama. If the video helped, hit like and subscribe. It keeps the channel going.